Hello everybody, Gliderman here. So today we're going to be looking at actually calling methods in that other class that we created in the last episode. So we're going to click over here, and we're going to give ourselves a little bit of space by pressing enter twice. We're going to make this a public method that we can call, and we're just going to say set the integer, just like that. And so, since this is a method, we also need to say if it returns anything. In this case, we aren't going to return anything, so we're just going to put void as our return type. So that's our public method with void return type, or no return. And then our method name, set the integer. And then we want to do a little parameter input. So we're going to pass in an int type. And then we want to put in a little local variable name. And local is because it's local to this method. You can't use this variable name someplace else. So we're just going to call our new int. So we're going to set the integer, and we're just going to use it. We're going to assign other int, and we're going to pass in an integer to do that. Now, there may be a couple reasons to do this. Let me just type this out real quick, and then we're just doing that. And so, there could be a couple reasons to do this. One of them could be that there's like a certain sequence of events that needs to happen for it to set it, and you don't want whatever other class it is to set, let's just say, the string. Like, let's just say it needs to append the timestamp. Well, you can have this method append timestamp and then set it. And one way to prevent the other class over here from setting that, or any other class, is what we can do is we can make it a private. So if we made them private, they can only be used in this class. Protected is a little bit different, and a little bit on the advanced side, where we like subclass things, and then protected means that this class and the thing that subclasses it can use it, but we aren't there just yet. So these are now private, and so that means that this can't access them. It's just impossible because they're private. They can only be seen in this class here. And so that could be a reason to use a set the integer method or whatever. For now, I'm just going to delete the string like that, and then just delete the string over here. So let's just say we wanted to get that integer. Well, we want to just make a simple method. And we're going to change our return type to an int, because that's what we're returning. So we're going to just make a method called getTheInteger. And we aren't going to have any parameters passed in because there's no point to that. And then we're going to do what's called a return. So we're just going to type return. And what we want to return is that other int. So we're just going to do other int. And so now it will return other int for that int value that is returned by this method. So over here, just delete to there. And we're going to say OC. Actually, let's save this over here. So we're going to do OC, and then dot, and then we want to get the integer, just like that. We can also do OC dot set the integer, and we can set that to, let's just say, 15. And so now we can use those methods in that class that we just wrote to, in this case, set the integer. And like I said, this is not really applicable too much to this, but with things like that string where I was saying, okay, well, you can also append the date to the front of it when you set it. Instead of having to do that every single time you wanted to call that method, you just have it in one place in that method. And that makes it way faster to code as well. So let's just run this real quick by clicking the run button, and you can see that it outputs 15, which is what we set the integer to. So, thanks very much for watching. That was a quick overview of how to use methods in other classes that you've written to do a bunch of other stuff, and a little bit more of an explanation of the public, private, and not too much of the protected. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!